There's water back there. But no teals.
It's way too hot to be putting on waders.
Never remember a teal season this hot. Temperature straight up 100.
Golden Boy made a colossal mistake.
Hey, that took us right where we wanted to go, except different.
If we find some water, maybe we'll find some ducks.
It's about 100 degrees.
It's an oasis in the middle of a barren wasteland.
I think some ducks will get shot in here.
Thanks for watching Surviving Duck Season, where we feed your waterfowl obsession and help you to maximize your hunting experience. I'm Joel Strickland, and today I am packing the truck, getting ready to head to Kansas for the 2021 opener of the teal season in September. I'm going to be meeting several of my really good buddies, and we've been looking forward to this trip for quite a while. We're going to hunt for about 3 or 4 days, so I'm going to go ahead and finish packing up the truck, and we're going to hit the road. So like I said, I'm going to be meeting some really good friends up in Kansas. Jake from Chasing Green, who's actually from Arkansas like me. Elliott from Freelance Duck Hunting. His dad Carl. Aden, also known as Golden Boy. And Dan. So it's going to be a lot of fun with the 6 of us. So the plan is tomorrow we're going to spend the day scouting, and then the season opens up on Saturday. I imagine we'll probably split up into 2 groups to hunt, since there's 6 of us. So this morning we're scouting. We're in 3 groups of 2. Everybody's kind of going to different spots to see if we can find the best place possible. Hopefully we'll get several options.
There's a real lack of birds compared to normal this year, but I imagine we'll probably find some.
We're gonna go walk in there now.
Okay. There's about 300, but I can set up on the hill and count them all the way across there.
Oh, right on the shoreline?
They're out in the middle and then all along the shore.
Yeah.
Well, I'm encouraged.
Yeah, me too.
I feel good about it.
A lot better than I did an hour and a half ago.
Yeah.
After a full day of scouting, we've got 3 pretty good options for tomorrow morning's hunt. We've decided to split up into 2 groups. I'll be hunting with Elliott and his dad Carl, and then the other group will be Aden, Jake, and Danny Boy.
Yeah, we could park there and one group go here and one group go there.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
That'd be sweet.
So I'm on my way home. Actually, I'm only about an hour away from home. And I've been racking my brain all day long trying to decide, how am I going to tell the story of what happened? You know, as a content creator, I'm always striving to bring value to you, the viewer. I'm showing you something exciting, show you something that I learned. But these last 3 or 4 days did not go down like we planned. Let's rewind back to opening day, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Opening day for September teal season here in Kansas 2021, and I just found out that my hunting party shrank from 3 to 1. Yeah, just me. Well, me and my camera guy Garrett, who's out there getting ready right now. In the middle of the night, Elliott went out to save our spot, and then Carl and I were going to join him about an hour before shooting time. Somehow in the middle of the night, Elliott discovered a potential very serious issue with this dog, Georgie. I don't have all the details right now. I'll let you guys know about it when I found out more info. Bottom line is Elliott and Carl are out, and it's just me. So too far. Where'd he come from? You know, these birds are landing way outside the decoys and then they're swimming into the decoys. And I've moved the decoys around a couple of times and it hasn't helped. 100% confident that I could have water swatted my limit. It just seems so anticlimactic to see ducks land at like 50 or 60 yards and then them swim into the decoys and get shot. I just don't want to do that.
You guys aren't water slide.
We'd love to water slide.
Yeah, water. Yeah.
Oh, I smoked those decoys.
You see, this water has got this green film to it, and this is what they call a blue-green algae bloom, and it can be very toxic to dogs. I don't know if it is to people or not. It may be to people, but you know, I'm not drinking the water, but the dogs will, you know, drink the water when they're picking up birds. They'll get it in their mouth, that kind of stuff. So it's not at all a good idea to be hunting dogs in this type of deal when you encounter it. So the problem is Elliott just doesn't know if Georgie drank the water or not. She was in the water, she ran through the water, he didn't see her drink it, but that doesn't mean that she didn't. Just being safe, he's called a vet and has gotten some advice from the vet. We're just hoping and praying for the best for little Georgie. Here comes some teal right now, we better get back in. Oh. One teal for me today. Not the best hunt. Did see a lot of birds, but the birds just did not want to come right into the decoys for whatever reason. They would land way too far out. The dilemma that you have when you're shooting content and it's just one guy, you need to make sure you get what you want to get for video, and if you shoot everything on the water, you don't leave any more opportunity to shoot some flying birds. So many times when we're teal hunting, you got to make it happen in the first 20 minutes or it may not happen. I knew that, but it was worth the risk for me. It didn't pay off. So the good news is Georgie, Elliott's dog, is apparently going to be fine. They didn't wind up taking her to the vet. They talked to a vet, said, watch her for a few hours, and if she's going to get sick, she's probably going to get sick within the first couple of hours. And I think it's been probably, 7 or 8 hours by now. And the dog is doing just fine. I talked to Elliott a few minutes ago. He said she's doing good. So that's great news. But wait, there's more. Our expectations are not super high for morning 2's hunt. I hunt with Jake and Aden. Very few birds. The hunt is a bust. But wait, there's more. Elliott and the Kansas crew are all headed home, and Jake and I are going to head a couple hours up the road and check out a spot that we may hunt in the morning. We got a tip from a buddy who says this is a spot we really ought to check out. So we're headed to get a hotel room, and then after we get all checked in, we're going to go scout out a couple of spots and see what we can get for in the morning.
We're currently trying to find a hotel.
He wanted to stay in a Roach Motel, and I said no.
Joel didn't like the last one.
I think we ought to go look at the Hampton Inn and see what they charge. See if they've got a room available.
That sounds good.
What do you think? So Jake and I are headed out to scout our first spot. Walking through a soybean field right now to get to this little marsh. So We got a tip. Hopefully it's going to pan out for us. We're going to try to hunt this tomorrow if we can get in here before anybody else. What do you think, Jake?
I think it could be good.
There's no way we would have ever known to look at this spot if it wasn't for our friend giving us the tip. Even when you look at the place from the road, you have no idea what's out here. I mean, this is incredible habitat. Look at this smartweed. I mean, it's the most incredible stand of smartweed I've seen in a long time. There's also all kinds of other moist soil plants, tons of millet and some other stuff. I mean, this place has all the potential to be a fantastic duck hole. There's just no birds right here. I mean, we haven't jumped one single bird out of here.
A lot of birds working around right now. As long as the people don't mess us up, I think we'll be able to get on some. They still trading back there?
Yeah, there's two right there going across. Even though we haven't seen any birds actually use the spot, we've decided we're going to roll the dice and hunt it in the morning. Nobody's out here. We've only got a few minutes before shooting time. We're about to put some decoys out and see what happens. Lots of mosquitoes so far. They're eating me up. Jake's over there running around in circles trying to keep them off of them. Got a few mojos and about 18 lifetime decoys, and we got about 15-mile-an-hour wind. Actually, the wind's kind of subsided a little bit. It was about to knock you down when we get out of the truck. I hope we get a little of it back.
Just trying to fend off the mosquitoes, man. They're thick out here. This is by far the worst on the trip.
Yeah, it's bad.
Looking good out here, though. I'm feeling pretty solid about it. That's a funny looking teal.
Funny looking teal. He's got blue wings.
Now them teal are gonna come in and say, "Hey, that ain't a teal."
He's a little too happy. There's his blue wings right there.
Oh, all right.
Jake and I are swapping off this morning, shooting and running the camera. Jake's up first. Before we had camera light, Jake already has 2 birds down. He's also shot quite a few times and missed, so he's pretty frustrated right now.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Can't believe I only hit one.
I know it looks like that those ducks are way out there, but our decoys are literally set at 10 yards. That last duck Jake shot is about 20 yards out, maybe 25 maximum.
Well, it has been fast and absolutely furious this morning. Me and Joel have gotten set up out here. The problem is we're kind of down in this dip, almost like a fish pond or something back home. And when they were getting in here, you just couldn't see them at all. They would disappear once they got, below. Right here. Ready?
Yep.
Golly.
Got behind him.
Yeah. Anyway, that was terrible. I need my improved cylinder in this morning. They're too tight. But anyway, it's fast and furious, and they're decoying awesome this morning. I'm not shooting very good at all. I've got a full choke in. We've been in a place where that's been necessary, but here you definitely need an improved cylinder. But hopefully I'm finished mine out real quick so Joel can start shooting. It's a teal, ain't it?
think so. I can't tell.
Boy, I'm gonna have to let you take over. He's going down. I'm gonna have to go get him.
Oh, there he goes. Kind of. I don't know. Jake is going to retrieve that bird. He made 3 shots on it, but he hit it, and we saw him fall down. So we'll see what. Hopefully he'll find the bird. We marked him good, but he kind of crash landed. So hopefully he's gonna be able to find him. We ain't got a dog. So we got one that's landed right here between me and Jake. There's the bird. There's Jake.
Get him up.
Right there. I'll get him up. See No, sir.
Bro.
He's having a tough time this morning with this shooting. He's going after 2 that have fallen way out. He's really frustrated. It's probably not helping that I'm heckling him so much.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
That's alright. How many you got now? 5?
I'm done. You shoot. Whew, that was terrible.
Oh, well, nice little blue wing. Great way for me to start it off today.
And the decoys.
Really? All right, Mr. Bad Luck.
The spot's cursed.
Dude, are you kidding me? What the heck? I don't even know how that's possible.
Joel just did that to make me feel better.
There's 2 coming in. Got behind him both times.
You get the first one?
Yeah.
Well, we've moved. We were over there, but the sun's glaring on us, so Joel's now moved to this spot. We've not tried it here yet, but we'll see what happens.
Pitiful shooting.
Some pretty green.
Mm-hmm. Them other birds, most of them were little young birds. You're rubbing off on me this morning. I'm not doing it.
Don't blame me, huh?
Yeah. Bad juju going on at the beginning. 4 volleys and I got 3 birds.
Shoot 'em.
For real? Are you kidding me? What did you do to me, Jake?
Don't blame me now.
Dude, what did you do to me? I didn't even see, I was looking over here and I didn't even know they were landing.
Coming this way.
I'm so low I can't see what they're
Here
doing.
they come.
Okay, I see them now. Pitiful. Just pitiful. I'm going to tell you this right now, that I only have enough bullets for like 2 more volleys.
Yeah.
Well, I got one of them. I rush my shots when I'm doing.
You did get one?
Yeah.
That was fairly close.
This is one of them days. It's just very, very frustrating. And you know, I take a lot of guys duck hunting, and I see guys make the frustrating mistakes that they do in their shooting, and some of them are just, you know, inexperienced hunters, but a lot of them have hunted a lot and they just have a tough day. And I find myself being their coach to calm them down and get their mindset back so that they don't feel defeated and continue missing the rest of the morning. And now I find myself in the same position, getting frustrated because I miss, and then it just keeps going downhill. I've got 4 birds in hand and 1 we're looking for, and I probably shot between 20 and 25 times.
But yeah, it's been a struggle for me too. I was shooting the same way. It's crazy. It rarely is where both people are having tough days, but for whatever reason, I don't know if I don't know what it is.
I was about out of shells. Jake is frustrated. I'm frustrated. So we just decided to call it a day. I just started picking up decoys when we saw a bunch of birds headed our way. So we quickly took cover. Sheesh.
You hit one?
Yep. I burned my last shell and finally killed that sucker. I hit him the first time, but I didn't hit him good. Golly, I mean, burned all the way to my last shell. Duck hunting is way more than full straps or making a pile. And the days that seem really tough or not going my way doesn't always have to mean it's a bad day. Attitude means everything. We have the power in our mind to train wreck the whole thing by just having a bad attitude. By changing our mindset, being positive and grateful to God for what we have, the day can turn around in an instant. Doesn't mean that everything turns out perfect, but it can turn out good. Sometimes it's just how you look at it. These last 3 days we saw a lot of ducks, had them 10 yards away. I had a great time laughing and having fun with some of the best guys I know. We learned a lot from each other about the way that we create content. And we spent time praying for one another. At the end of the day, I want to enjoy my time, have a hunt to remember, and learn a few things to make my next hunt even better. And that's the way to make your best, worst hunt ever. Making lemonade out of a lemon. And that's all part of surviving duck season. It's a little different video than I normally put out. If you enjoyed it, make sure you let me know by hitting the like button and give me a comment in the comment section of the video as well. I really enjoy getting to read y'all's comments. Now, special thanks to my buddy Elliott Snider from Freelance Duck Hunting. Thanks for lining everything up, Elliott. I really appreciate it. I only wish that you and I got to hunt together this time. Maybe next time. All right, if you guys haven't seen Elliott's channel, Freelance Duck Hunting, or Jake's channel, Chasing Green, or Aden's channel, Cherry Creek Outdoors, I'm gonna leave some links down in the description part of this video. Make sure you check them out. And if you've missed my video right here, make sure you check that one out too. I'm Joel Strickland. God bless you, and I'll see you on the next video.